All right, what's good, everybody? We got another franchise game. Today we are going against the Houston Texans, the undefeated Houston Texans. I think they are labeled the best team. Okay, second best team in the league. We're sitting at fifth in the power rankings. Um, Remember, this is 2024, 2025 draft class. For those of y'all who are just now joining the franchise. So let's. So they get a plus 10 break tackle, but we get a plus 5. I guess that's even. I guess that's even. But I have not been playing well lately. I don't know why. In all three Madden leagues combined, like I haven't been playing well at all. I could say it's my gas tank is on E or whatever, but honestly, uh, I might just suck at the game. Who knows? Who knows? But also, it's almost 11 o'clock Eastern time right now. A little tired. Um, Also, haven't ate breakfast yet, so mentally, I'm not all there yet. Not all there yet. Got deep route release. That's good. I'll just let all the rest of that. All right, so let's go over his team real quick, and then um, let him know that we're ready, and we can get into it. So, of course, we all know about Stroud, and the team also has uh, Joe Mixon that they picked up. I think he was traded to them. I think the Bengals did a sign and trade. Um, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, obviously going to be the three people that he uses primarily. He does have a lot of receivers though. Schultz, Tunsil, Will Anderson Jr., Daniil Hunter, Derek Barnett. D line is crazy right now. Danico Archery. Christian Harris. His defense is loaded, man. Like this is the only weak part of his defense is his DBs aren't really that fast. Um, some of them can cover, some of them can't. Um, Petrie, it's gonna be a difficult game. We just gotta come out. We gotta ball out. We gotta play our game. Can't fall into it. Yeah. Let me hit them up. Let them know that we're ready. Let's get into it.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Without a doubt, I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week.
Trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, come on, Williams.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Greg George deep for Arizona. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
You get the hell out of that.
And that one hits at the 7, but back.
Their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple players.
I took my eye off of
sack of the game. You know, it's
Zay
never
Jones,
easy to get Kyler Murray
and I
down to the
think
ground.
he
To
was
do it with
wide.
a sack
Well, not
on their
wide.
first drive. What a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, what? No one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. He's on his way. And they will bring this one back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division. Looking
to this done, because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete.
And the immovable force. They're going head-to-head. Number one versus number one. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. On second down, Connor look. Now the ball comes loose, and the Texans scoop it, and they will set up shop. Recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they got to figure out.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Cardinals.
You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard. Not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And Stroud now to throw.
And what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he... Murray going to fire one out wide. And they'll work this down.
I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Murray now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he's second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And brought down, but not before they get on. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Murray going to throw. And he's got it. And he takes. Caught on the right side by Jones. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's counted. And they run behind center with Cotter. And brought down, but not before.
This up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now Murray. And down he goes. Pressure. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Give him 7 there on the tuck.
He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. In motion left, the tight end. Oh, and now from the gun, Murray escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he can only manage to get McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but he did. From the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line.
Pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
To throw, it's Murray. And he will slide to a stop.
Out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route. Settles on his receiver running the drag, left to right. And they want touchdown!
Zay Jones with his 2nd touchdown. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And they get him down, but not before he takes to this point. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And that'll hurt the
intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff to Mixon. Good move at the 30. And he works it.
If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
That's two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He's got his target
As well, they have to feel really good about that last completion.
Here's Stroud. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard. And Stroud now to throw. And it's caught. They wind up with
Good tackle. Kept him in bounds. Kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. Fourth down. Here's Stroud. Steps away to his left. And he's put it down. Can't do it.
And he run after it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Murray now. Wilson's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across. Second and a yard. Murray now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get out of bounds. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. This is Connor running right. Down to the 42, 2nd down. 6 coming up. Again, a run with Connor. And a good push up front, and he's... Up the middle they go. Benson might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Time certainly a factor. Under 40 to play. 2nd down. The Cardinals going to come up now. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Murray. Dancing to his left. Nothing open down to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Murray to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Murray changing the play. From the gun again to Connor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. They come up now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Murray. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouth.
A little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively.
This ball intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Cards are going to hang on. and
All
get
right,
an impressive victory.
I
Well,
had to
see,
lock
it's
in, man. I
emotion.
had to
It's
lock
not
in.
quite how I
Sorry
saw
that I
it
didn't
playing out
talk
in my
at
head.
all.
You know they didn't
Um,
expect this at all.
when
As
I
you
went down
mentioned, went into the half
21-7,
with a lead.
I
Losing the
had to
game is
lock
one
in,
thing.
man. I
Getting
had to
shut out
lock
in the
in.
second half, that's a
But let's
surprise.
go over the stats real quick. We
So for Arizona,
could have
they
done a
just
lot
keep
better
on
than what
rolling
we
as they
did.
move to 9-2 with a
Kyler
win
Murray, no
here. And
interceptions.
they will head back home
That's
next
beautiful,
week. Meanwhile,
right?
for the Texans, the
CJ
run to begin the
Stroud,
season is
7 for
over as they
15,
drop to 9-1 now on the
uh,
year. And they'll get a chance to redeem
55%
themselves at
QB
home
rating.
next week.
I think the pick mostly
So for our
hurt his
entire
rating
crew,
there, but he
alongside
was
Charles
playing
Davis,
pretty
I'm Brandon
decent. I
Gaudin.
mean,
Thanks for watching,
his
everybody. We'll
offense.
see you next time.
So, matter of fact, let me go over the stats real quick, and then I get into his offense. James Conner, 123 rushing yards. He had a fumble. One of the fumbles was a stupid score. It hurt us early. Um, Joe Mixon had 70 yards. Kyler Murray was 68 yards. A well-needed 68 yards. He also fumbled. I think they recovered that too. Receiving yards, we didn't really have much. Marvin Harrison with the game winner, 18 yards. Connor bumped into him. I'm surprised it wasn't picked off because Connor bumped into him, which then made the pass not go where I wanted to go. I wanted the pass to go more towards the pylon and put it more towards the tee of the Texans. Um, and his nickel could have, or maybe it was a safety. I don't know. I think it was Petrie could have just undercut it and picked it off and would have been ball game. But um, defensive wise, he had 13 tackles. That's crazy. 12 tackles with him. That's great. I have never seen a double digit tackle game from anybody. But Luda Baker, let's see. Yeah, they recovered both fumbles, but we got the one interception. Um, I told y'all it would be a good game. I thought it would be, you know. But yeah, like I was saying, like I had to lock in. Um, so I noticed his offense wasn't really that good. Uh, came out first drive, got the stop right. Punter punted something spectacular of a punt. You know, changing the whole field position. They were on their 26-yard line. The punters are usually 15 yards back, so he punted it from the 11-yard line and got a touchback because I let the ball roll, but we got a touchback. So that was crazy. And then I think we ended up fumbling the ball. I think that was a Connor fumble, and he housed it with Chris Harris. Um, Honestly, I just think that after that, you know, we locked in. Well, no, we didn't lock in because we went down what 14-0, and then we ended up scoring, and then he got that kick return for a touchdown. I don't know why I kicked it down the middle. That as soon as I kicked it down the middle, I was like I, I just held my breath, and my guys they didn't stay in their lanes. So the guy that I was using, you know, I was running the lane with him, but the guy next to me, he got blocked, and he got blocked inside towards me, which then opened the gap. And then Dortch wanted to dive all early when he didn't need to. So it is what it is with that. So we go down 21-7. And I'm thinking if I could just, because with me, in any game that I play, basketball, football, soccer, whatever, if I predicate myself on defense, because all I got to do is slow you up until I can figure things out on offense. And then when I figure things out on offense, then we're a well-oiled machine, as y'all can see. So we ended up getting a stop that we needed. Came No, we didn't get a stop. We started with ball. We ended up kicking the field goal. think there was like a minute left in the third quarter. People were probably counting me out. We got to stop. Came down, drove downfield, scored a touchdown. It said go for two, but I was like, no, I don't really like going for two because you never know what can happen. So went for one, got that. He come out, he want to run the ball, obviously run time down because if he does have to kick me the ball, it gives me the least amount of time possible. I think when he gave me the ball back on the punt, it was like 3 minutes left, and we chewed all that up to about 30 seconds left. Went down, scored an amazing score, kind of. Uh, I had James Conner run a slant. I should have dragged him instead of running the slant because he bumped into Harrison. And like I said earlier, he bumped. I wanted the ball to go towards the pylon, but when he bumped into Harrison, I was throwing the ball at the same time, or just slightly a little bit after, which then caused the ball to actually go a little bit behind Harrison and could have been undercutted and picked off. But that's a good W. We got the computer next week, the LA Rams. They now just made a rule or whatever where we don't have to play computers. It's an automatic force win. But if you want to, you know, if you got like a dev game or whatever and you want to try to get it or you want to try to boost your player up or whatever, then cool, play the game. If not, automatic force win. And then we got the Steelers. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule. Matter of fact, while we're here. All right, so once again, I did not play that game. I did not play these first four games. I did not play these first four games. That was another user. I did not play these. I started with the Bengals and then went down. Um, so we got the Rams computer game, and then we got the Steelers. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 4 and 3. Okay, 5-4 record. I mean, decent, but and then we got a bye week after that, and then we have the 49ers. Well, uh, first off, what kind of name is that? Um, so we got the 49ers, and then we have the Bears with Caleb Williams. We got the Eagles, decent record as well. The rest of these teams don't have, I mean, besides the 49ers, they got a pretty all right record. I think they're second place, 6 wins, 3 losses, or something like that. Bears, decent. Eagles, Saquon Barkley on the team, but decent record. And then we got the Seahawks again, who only runs flip routes, and I'm sick of it because my players won't undercut them. But anyways, I'm out of here. I think I might have one more game today before I go to work. But if not, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I'm out.